Easy. We just prayers, so you can only ask for people's prayers. That's it. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and thank you for joining this session of the daily briefing. And I hope you all had a good weekend and are having a good start to your week. We have a very, very interesting session this evening, leading up to the launch of the US integration tomorrow. Um, and as usual, I'm here with with a number of my colleagues. I can see Sister Lumba is here. I've not seen Brother Patrick. Are you there? Okay, I can see him.
Yes.
Brother Elad, Brother Servius. I can't see Brother Servius, but we are here, and there are a number of others, in the team who are here. Dr. Linus, as usual, is also here. I'm just going to give the floor to Dr. Linus. We're starting a bit late. There was another, connectivity was an issue, and there was another call that took a little bit longer than intended. Good evening, Dr. Linus. You're on mute.
Yes, good evening and greetings to everybody. Good evening. Sorry, we're starting a little later today than usual. One of the first things I would like us to look at is the 6 months bonus payment, which we had promised. I would like to get feedback from people in the audience who have claimed theirs to see how that process is working for them. Just to show you, what I will do is share my screen and I can go through what it looks like. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. On the left-hand side is my mobile phone, which most people use. So I'm going to make that bigger. I hope you can all see my screen. So now from my mobile phone, again, as usual, if you don't already have the Swiften app installed, make sure that you have it installed because it's much easier to access all your services from it. That's the app. You can launch it just by clicking that. Now, as soon as you open it, you see this menu, this notice on the very top of the screen. AKL second anniversary bonus, 6 months worth of stimulus. Click here to collect yours. All you have to do actually is click that link, and then it will take you to a page with a bit of background information that you can read and share. But most importantly, the amount which is equivalent to 6 months worth of stimulus can then be paid into your Connect account. Now, to show that, I think what I could do is look at the Connect AKX account first, which you can access using. So if you go to Connect and you click on Pay, it should lead you to a screen which shows the Connect balance. I'm sure many people know how to access this. Okay, right. So you will see that the Connect AKX balance here is 40.609. I intentionally haven't claimed mine because I wanted to use it as part of the demo. And you can see the daily update bonus for logging in and everything else for today, the 31st. You can see that. Now, what I can do now is simply click on this link, and so we can all see what happens. Just take note of the balance is 40. So if I click that, it then opens up this message, which you can all read. I'm not going to waste anybody's time to read it. But the important part is, of course, the little video clip that we all know in terms of the spread and use of the Lumi globally across all the countries, both within continental Africa and the diaspora, the economic community of the African diaspora. So the amount for that bonus is 37.56. Okay, so if I now check my account again, and to do that, I will just go back to the main menu on the top, go to Connect, and then click on Pay. It will take me back to the menu where we can take a look at the balance. You can now see the balance is 78.16997. And you can see a payment of 37.56 here, which is the AKL second anniversary bonus. So that's how you claim it, and it gets paid into your Connect AKX balance directly. Now from here, we would talk about ways of course, AKX, if you were doing shopping on Connect, we could make it possible for you to pay directly with AKX. Once we have enough merchants that want to sell completely in AKX or as part payment with fiat. But you can also request to transfer whatever balance you have into either your Transact account or your Swift account, which holds purely Lumi, Transact for the purpose of accessing a local currency experience. So today, I think that's an important thing to go through on how to claim. It's going to remain open for as long as we deem it necessary for it to be open. The advantage of doing it this way is that, of course, there are many people who don't have a Connect account yet, who can also might want to benefit from this second anniversary bonus. So all you need to do is create your Connect account and then click login. You must log in and then click on that link to claim your second anniversary bonus. This actually has given us a number of other ideas that we are thinking of. One way to make the payment of the stimulus itself efficient is that every week we could split, for example, this is a thought and it's something that we need to discuss as a community. We could take the monthly amount, for example, and split it into 4 so that there is an amount that you can claim every week. And so you would simply log in, click this button and claim that amount for that week. And that way we are moving the responsibility of checking that your stimulus has been paid and that you've claimed it onto the members of the community who can simply, by the simple act of clicking a simple button, can claim the amount that is due for them for that week. And the advantage of that is, if for a given week, the link could remain open for a whole week, Monday to Friday, Sunday, all the way to Saturday, and then the following week, a new link for the payment for that particular week. It's an idea, but this is how you claim your stimulus payment. And I hope many people have already done it. I know thousands of people have already done it. And so if you haven't done it yet, simply head to Connect, log in. You will not see this link if you're not logged in. Log into Connect, and you will immediately see this on the home page. It's actually displayed on the top of every page, so no one can miss it. Okay, and that's how you access the stimulus payment. So if I go to connect.swiffen.com, I'm using the app, but if I do that on here, connect.swiffen.com, and click go, that should take me again to the home page, and you will see that all important menu displayed there, right? The other thing, I noticed there was a question on Connect about searching, and the reason I want to say that is because I typed the URL, but in fact it was in the search box and not on the URL bar because I'm using the app. So if you want to search the content of the community, you need to go to the all important menu on the top right and then go to help. when you open the help menu, let's see, is it not opening? So if I go to help, you see search on that help. When you click on search, it should come up with a window where you can search, and this will search members, it will search products in the online store, it will search comments, and literally give you information on what you are searching across different categories on the site, on the portal. And so that's how you search the information. I think, Brother Mbi, unless there is something else that I should cover, we should keep the effort today on claiming the stimulus. So everybody,
Indeed.
yeah.
Indeed. So the first thing I would really want us to get feedback from, 2 or 3 people, either somebody who has claimed or someone who has attempted to claim and has not succeeded. I already saw that our brother Paul from Nigeria sent a message on the chat confirming that he has already claimed. So if there are any other people who have claimed, please, just raise your hand and share your experience. What do you think about the process that we have put in place for everyone to be able to access it? There's a very, very important reason for us making it, not just paying it into people's accounts, but literally giving everybody the chance to come on to Connect and accepting, accepting the bonus. I think Brother Paul, we can see that he has got. Let's take. I can see someone, Silver Surfer. Who is that? Silver Surfer.
Grand Rising. Present day to the house. My name is Peter Gittins. I did see the link. I clicked on the link. I saw it in my in the up and top in the accounts, but I'm still seeing the same link is there. So I thought when you would have clicked on it, it would entered into your office, it would have the link would have disappeared.
I hear your point. What you should know is that you see it on the top of your page as everyone sees it on the top of their page. It's actually on the top of the platform, which is superimposed on your page. And everyone can only claim once.
Yeah.
So even though you are seeing the link, if you go by, that's a clear point I was going to make. As you see the link, it doesn't mean that if you have claimed, you can come back again and claim as many times as possible. You can only claim from there once. Once you have claimed, for you, the link would have expired, but it's still open for someone who has not claimed. Yeah. So yeah. So that's how it is.
Okay.
On that point, I wouldn't be surprised if some people have tried clicking on it multiple times. But the system actually tracks it.
Seeing the link, not realizing that it was registered on the top of the system, then they would see the link come up and they would have gone and again.
I actually clicked more than once to try, Dr. Linus. So I confess.
That's good. That's good. But you realize that if you click on it multiple times, it only pays out once.
Yes, that's correct. Only once. Yes. I wanted to confirm actually.
Yes. I did that too to test it.
Point of interest.
Okay, go ahead.
I know you were speaking of concerning the stimulus. I would like to ask a question. It's concerning the business account. Is it still separately, or has it been morphed into this, or how are we dealing with that? Because I have a business account separately.
Okay, let me explain that.
I really can't hear. There's some noise coming from somewhere. Okay, go.
Okay, the
Go ahead.
question was is if we ever were, and we're just thinking, if we ever were to pay the stimulus on Connect, would we still need the Swift account? These are very different, and each is very unique in its own right. The Swift account, actually, the platform that hosts the Swift account is the actual engine that produces the Lumi, that causes the Lumi to be generated and circulated. So we will always have that. We will always need that. Where direct payments into an account that is linked to that, into a Swift account is required, that will always be there. But remember that on Connect, we have a shopping portal. I know we haven't started talking about it, but we will reach the point where we're talking about it. And the idea is that if you have a balance in Connect, you can immediately, at the click of one button, make a purchase of a product or service, okay? And we will integrate many of these as we go along. So Connect is really the place where you can use your Lumi and any other fiat or any other tokens that you have to actually directly purchase goods and services that are listed in the store, in the online e-commerce portal. Now, yes. Now, when you move over to Transact gives you the local currency experience, which enables you to actually make payments to other members of the community, but by specifying the amounts fully in local currency equivalents. And so each one of it has its own unique attribute, and together they form the system that enables you to, one, access your Lumi, be able to access digital products via Connect, and be able to transact with your Lumi using the local currency experience. So that's how they're put together, and each one remains completely relevant.
Yeah, but point of interest. What I was referring to is in the earlies, we had, when we signed up, it was also indicated if you have a business account, you register your business account separately. So that has been done, and coming down, I'm wondering what is the situation with that at this point in time.
Okay, we still maintain the process of having two accounts across the platforms, one for individual, one for business. So if you have a business, you can have two Transact accounts, one for your individual and one for your business. If you are on Connect, you can have an individual profile on Connect. What you see on the screen on the right is my individual profile on Connect. So if I have a business, I can have a separate business profile on Connect.
So question, now that the system is at this point, the business registration, which is on another portal, can we now access that business portal? Because at one point in time, you were saying, hold on until the system, develops. So is that okay now to deal with that business section, or is it still on hold?
Okay, when you say access the business portal, what can you just elaborate a bit for my benefit and that of others?
Okay, when in last year when I signed up into the program, you had individuals can sign up as an individual, and then if you are an individual who has a registered business account, you were also asked to submit your documents and sign up a business account separately.
Yes, that is still the case. That is still the case.
Okay. Can we access it now, or we have to hold on for further developments to happen to it?
Oh, no. I mean, the business account has always been accessible.
No, I wasn't getting through it to my own.
Oh, right. That's a different problem then. You would access your business account in exactly the same way that you access your individual account.
Okay then.
Do you know the SWIFT ID for your business account?
Yes, but that's all. Let me see if I can put my hand on it. Yeah, I think I have it here.
Yeah, I mean, these sessions are meant to help members to understand what they should be doing, and if they're stuck, perhaps get instant help. So,
yeah, I have.
Brother B, if time allows, perhaps we can assist our brother to access his business account.
Yeah, I have the ID. I have the ID here.
Okay, what's the ID? Just read it out.
I think we should do that.
859.
Pardon?
859.
859.
351.
351.
248.
24. That's probably all I would need. Okay, there you go. It's Peter Esmond
Gittins.
Gittins.
Yes, sir.
Now, so was that registered as a business account or individual?
No, that is my business account.
Okay, but it just carries your name. It doesn't carry the name of your business, but that's fine. I mean, if you're trading as a sole trader,
all the information was submitted. It's a limited liability company. All the information was submitted into the platform.
Right. Okay, that's fine. What I would suggest is that you create a Transact account and submit that information within Transact. So we hold it within Transact.
Transact account on the business in the business portal.
Yes.
Okay.
No. So he has not understood. He has not understood. So you know that we have a Connect account, we have Swift account, and we have Transact account.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So the same way you created an individual account on account, what we call account, this account that Dr. Linus is presenting now, is in the same way that you should create a business account on Transact, mapping it with this business account.
Okay. So
when you go on to Transact, you create this same business account, but on Transact, and upload all the documentation for the company there as well as for your KYC, so that we would hold it there as well. So that if you need to do transactions, you need to pay people, you need to make transfers, you can quickly hop onto Transact and execute them from there.
Okay. I may getting you clear. You're saying now so that use this same platform that we have in front of us here now and go to the Transact and create a Transact business account now.
Yes. So Dr. Linus, show him. So okay. This account where you are on is called account. This is account.
So this is account.
Also Transact.
But let's give you access first. I see that you've never logged in. Do you have a way of logging into this? So you go to Connect. If you have a Connect account, log into your Connect account, and then from Connect, just hover over to Account, and then click on. Are you using a mobile phone or a tablet?
Right now I'm on the mobile phone. My laptop is giving me some problems. I was trying to open the app on it, but it was giving me some problems.
Okay, that's fine. The reason I ask is so that we can switch to mobile. That's the mobile view. Okay, so when you're on the mobile, the most important menu is the one that is on the top right on Connect. When you click on it, it opens, when you should click on the drop-down menu next to Account to access anything relating to Account, and similarly, Transact to access anything relating to Transact. Is this one of your first daily sessions, if I may ask?
No, I was here, I think, last week.
All right.
On 2 occasions.
Okay. So Connect is the community that brings everybody comes through the community. It brings everybody together. If you need help, this is where you get it. If you run an online shop, this is where you list your products. If you want to buy things online from other members, this is where you go. If you want to post and share content, this is where you go. Okay. And then you have your Swiffen account. Your Swiffen account holds your Lumi and also manages the commission structure for the members that you introduce. Okay. That will always remain. But because account only enables transactions in Lumi, outright Lumi, we created Transact, which can hold some of your Lumi and be able to give you a local currency payment experience wherever you are. So if you have an individual account, you need to have an individual account or a Transact account. If you have a business account, then you also need to have a Transact account for your business. That is, if you want to use your Lumi and make payments and receive payments in any local, with any local currency experience, that's when you need Transact. If you feel you are just comfortable using Lumi outright, just the way it is, then maybe you don't need a Transact account. But we find that the Transact account is a very convenient way of making payments with Lumi as a singular underlying instrument of exchange. Okay. Yeah. And it is possible that there are a lot of services that will be pushing through Transact as opposed to any other. Does that clarify it now for you? But let's get you.
Yes, I think I have gotten it. I thank you very much for that.
Yes.
Thank you
so
so much.
To access your Swiffen account, you click on the this arrow that is pointing down next to account, and then you click on log into account. That will bring up this window for you to log into your Swiffen account. What you need to do there is you need to enter the 16-digit Swiffen ID number that you gave earlier on. I would suggest you do that right now. Okay.
All right. All right.
Please do that right now so that you can regain access to your account.
All right.
And then once you have finished entering your 16-digit number, try and enter 44CC. It actually says that on the bottom of the screen here.
All right. That's not, let me just. Okay. Just give me a second, my Swiffen.
Now, while we are on this page and while our brother is entering his Swiffen ID to try and log into the account, there is this login as operator. Now, if you have your account, you can actually add your wife to transact on the account. You can add your children to transact on the account. You can set limits for them to transact on the account. And they would have to log in not as the main account holder, but as an operator on your account, in which case they will need to click this button here, login as operator, and it will open up the option for them to enter the member Swiffen ID, which is the main account Swiffen ID, and then their own Swiffen ID. The Swiffen ID for an operator is not actually a full Swiffen ID. You would not be able to use that to access external services. Okay. For example,
I'm not seeing your screen.
Oh, you're not seeing my screen.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Okay, you'll see. I mean, I can stop sharing and share again if it's.
No, we can see you, Dr. Linus.
Yeah, I'm seeing your screen.
Maybe
I
it's a
can see
problem
you
on
also.
his end.
We are seeing you, sir.
So
Okay,
if you are
yes,
logging,
go ahead,
if you are logging into your own account with your own Swiffen ID and not a delegated person who can access your account, then you need to click on login as member, okay? And it will only give you these two options to log in. Most people were not aware of this, so I thought I mentioned that. To log into your own account direct, always make sure that you are not, you're logging in as member. And then you enter your 16-digit ID. I can log into mine. Just as an example, I already have my ID saved. So I just click on it and it goes straight into that account, okay? So that's how you get in. That's personal information. You can go to the home page if you want, where you can access your account. If you wanted to make a payment, that's the home screen from which you can send messages, you can check other members. For people who may not be aware, If you wanted to see the members that you have registered under you for the purposes of receiving commission payments, then what you need to do is click on brokering, that brokering menu, and then click on members. Okay, that gives you instantly a list of all the members that you've registered. And if you wanted to do a transaction with any of them, you can just simply click. It takes you to their page. If you want to make a payment to them, you can just simply click on pay. It's very efficient, very quick. Most things are just a click away. But the system itself is actually quite complex in many ways, in that there are so many things that you can do.
Point of interest.
Yes.
Just a little clarification here.
Yes.
To enter now, I have to go to use connect or transact.
You want to get into your Swift account, right?
Yeah.
Everything starts from connect. Connect is a starting point. So when you get into connect, you go to the menu on the top right. If you want to access your Swift account, then there is this drop down, this little arrow that is pointing down next to account. Click on it, and then just click on log into account. Log into account. That would log you into your Swift account, and it will display this window for you to log in. Here you have to enter your Swift ID and your password. In your case, because you haven't accessed your business account before, after the migration, you need to enter the Swift ID and then enter 44CC and then submit. Can you do that?
Yeah, but what I'm getting is when I enter the connect, log into connect.
Yes.
I'm using, because I'm using it, I'm doing it on the laptop. I'm moving a little slow, but I'm doing it on the laptop. It has the login tip below. Then you have register now. And then you have my login information, and that window that you are speaking of is not coming up here right now.
Okay, so if you are using a laptop, I can switch to the laptop view, okay? Just so you can see exactly.
Thank you.
Dr. Linus, just from what he has explained, he has not logged into Connect yet.
I'm not logged into Connect?
No, you're not.
Oh, okay.
Because if you are still seeing the page that says register and all of that, it means you are not logged in.
That's correct.
All right. Okay, I'm logging in.
When you log into Connect, it should look like this.
All right.
This is how it should look like when you are logged in.
Okay.
Let me log out.
2 anniversary bonus, second anniversary bonus.
Okay. If you are really struggling and having difficulties, then perhaps we can take this up with the support team to avoid.
Okay, so because there are a few things that we need to talk about quickly before we close the day. Can I ask Sister Lumba, can you just chat with the brother on the chat and kind of give him a bit of guidance on how to log in? Because I can see that he's opening the page, but he's not logged in yet. While we go on to the others.
Yeah, and if you can see this screen, you just point your mouse over to account and then click on log into account, okay? When you click on log into account, it will then display this message. The reason it's saying error is because of the way that I'm accessing on my phone, on my laptop. So just click OK and it will display the window here. Then you enter your Swift ID and password, you click submit.
I'm not seeing your screen, sorry. Point of interest, not seeing your screen.
Hello.
You're not seeing my screen.
Okay, I'm seeing it now.
But we can see your screen, sir.
Yes, we are seeing your screen.
I'm seeing it now. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, so that's it. I'm logged in. To log out, I can log out, and then you click log out.
Okay, yes, I got it now. I got it now. All right.
Very good.
Are you in now?
Hello.
Yeah, I am about to enter my ID.
Okay, please do that.
Okay.
The system will ask you to reset your password. You need to put a new password in.
Right.
Okay. I think we'll move now from the brother while he's going about the login. I see there are a number of hands up. I suppose that these hands are hands that are confirming that they have received the bonus, the second year bonus, the second anniversary bonus. But let's just take one or two people because we have a number of things to talk about. Vernon, please. Vernon, you have the floor.
Yes, good afternoon, good morning, everybody, good evening. Okay, Dr. Linus, I must say thanks to you. I'm now able to get into my account. I received the password reset and I was able to get in. I've created my Transact account and I was able to transfer 20 AKL dollars to my Transact account. So I'm really happy.
Excellent.
All right. Yes, the other thing, I click on the anniversary link, but when I went into my account, I did not see any changes. I've not seen it. So I was really wondering what is happening. All right, but after you demonstrate a while ago, I realized that I need to do more than just that. But I click on it and it showed me that by the time I reached down the bottom, I should be able to account, but it's not there.
Okay, so when you click on it, you need to go under connect and then click on the link called the link pay.
Yes,
when
yes.
You click on pay, you will then it will then display the amount that has been your balance, and
yes.
The balance is typically also shown on your profile.
Okay.
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 If you open your profile, let me share my screen and show that.
Yes.
So if I go to, let me just open that. So that's to open your profile. You would simply, that's too big. I'll make it smaller.
Actually, click your picture.
Yeah, you just click your picture.
Yes.
And it opens up your profile.
Okay.
Now, when that opens, you would see your AKX balance on your profile right there. With that AKX is with all intents and purposes is AKL. What we did was in Connect, we introduced local currency denominated tokens for every currency within continental Africa. Okay, and AKX is the equivalent for that token on Connect. With all intents and purposes, this is equivalent to 78 Lumi, which you can request to transfer to either your Transact account or to your Swift account, either way. Now, to see the actual payment, you go to Connect, and then you click on Pay. It should then come up with this page, which shows the transaction history. And you will see an entry like this, which says 37.56. And next to it, it will say AKL second anniversary bonus with a link to the page that you will have visited when you clicked on the link. Okay. The payment is only made once and it is tracked.
Okay. So you're saying it won't reach my account until I click on pay?
Yes.
Okay.
So you need to click on pay to see that is there, but it is automatically paid into your account the moment you click on the link.
The moment you click the link.
Yes. But
okay.
I clicked and I did not see it in my
Yes, okay.
I'm also managing my mother account, and her account was open from April, and at this point it is 0 Lumi she has in it. There's nothing in it. So
no. So what that means is that you just need to go on that link. Yeah, Dr. Linus just displayed the link.
Yes.
This link on top. Can you see it?
Yes, I see.
And you click there. Click Dr. Linus.
Yes.
Once you
click on that, and then it should open this page. Now, the moment you click, it gets paid automatically into your account.
Okay.
Now, obviously, you can't claim for your mother because she would have to log into Connect with her profile and click that link.
So what you said is that he's the one managing his
Right, I
mother's
manage.
account.
Right, I manage.
You would have to log into her account
on Connect.
On Connect and do the same for her to get her bonus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually clicked the link, I actually clicked the link, where I click on this link, and I went further down and saw it, and I click on that second one. But when I opened the account, nothing was there. So I don't know.
Please.
I'll check it again.
We can check if you want, but I can guarantee you that it will have been paid. I mean,
okay, all right.
But we can check.
All right, would you like to check my mother account first, because she has nothing in her account and it was created from April.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just make sure that we are talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
On Connect, your Connect balance is displayed on your Connect profile. That is different from your Swiffen account, where the stimulus is historically paid. Okay.
Okay.
To see your Swiffen account balance, you need to log into your Swiffen account. So you go into account and you click on log into account. You will get a window like this. You click login, and then it displays, it goes to your account, and you can go to your balance, and to access your balance, you go to account information, click, and it will display your balance. If you want to pay a member, you click pay member, and you'll be displayed with that option to pay a member. Okay.
Okay. Yes, I see. I'm also wondering if the accounts were updated up to this point, because I know that earlier this year, no updating was done earlier, and because when I check my account, it does not reflect. I joined actually, I think it was May,
yes,
June last year.
You are correct. The stimulus payments have been very slow.
Right, but it doesn't reflect. Yeah.
Yes, but those payments are going out now on a daily basis, but it's just been a bit slow.
I'm not worried. I just want to know that, because some people are concerned that they create their Connect account, and because when you look at the Connect, you see the time, the date that the Connect account was created, and some of them does not remember from when the Swiffen account was created last year or the year before. So they are concerned that Swiffen may forget the date and maybe look at the Connect account.
No. Don't worry about that. All the payments for the stimulus are actually queued on account, and those are permanently queued.
Okay.
It's a process that runs automatically. It is running as we speak. I'm sure there are even some people in the audience now who would have received their stimulus payment either in the last 5 days or so.
Yes.
Is there anybody who can confirm just by checking on their account? But that is the case, and even the commissions that are being paid, those would also be those are continuously being distributed on a daily basis now on account. So if you haven't received it yet, just wait; it will come.
I think I heard you said something like we can automatically update our stimulus by going somewhere. I'm not remember exactly what you said.
That's a reflection we are having. It's a reflection we are having.
Yes.
I think before this week runs out, we are going to bring it to the community as a vote, or we'll put something up on Connect. We'll post something for the community to comment on it, and maybe so that we can decide, because we are still on the balance as to what we should do. Whether we know that it's going to be very it will be a lot better for people to come and claim their stimulus rather than just running it. We know that is going to be much better, but there are other things in the back that we are trying to, we are reflecting on before we actually could bring it fully to the community. But that is a major reflection at the moment.
Okay.
I think, go ahead.
Yes, I was saying that would be less work for the administrator, for you people doing the administration work. So that sounds good, very good.
Okay.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
Yes. So you're getting the drift. That's one of the key reasons why we are having that reflection. But there are additional reasons. I can see that we have a few more hands up. We are already at 8 o'clock. We have probably maximum 15 minutes, and there are quite a number of announcements we needed to make. What do you suggest, Dr. Linus?
Let's take a few more comments from the audience, and then maybe we take 4, and then you move into the card program.
Okay, but what we need to do then is that everyone, you have one shot, one question. Let's not go around, because it's going to really waste everyone. I don't want to say waste time. It's going to take away from the time that we have for this evening. So let's just go. Adekunle. I'm just going in the order I saw them.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Yes, sir. We want to appreciate you for the system you have employed. It is very, very easy to claim the bonus. Even as I'm talking, I've claimed for more than 10 to 15 people. So it is very, very easy. So if you want to check the balance, once you may even go to your about without going to this process, you will see it there. So that's
good.
Number one. Then the question that I want to ask about the stimulus and the monthly stimulus before that has not been paid. So I want to ask, is this bonus that has covered those ones, or are we still going to get those ones? Because the ones
good
that
question.
Is
good question.
Month.
Yeah, good
Even
question.
I have not received my own, but I know it will drop as explained.
Yeah. So it's a good question. Let's just deal with it quickly. We had the reason why we said we are going to give this as a second anniversary bonus is because we had quite a number of people who were complaining that they had registered a long time on Connect, and they had not registered on account, so they may have missed out on the stimulus. We had people who were saying that from February, March, they had not received anything as a commission, or not commission, as a stimulus. So we agreed that we are going to do a once-off payment, which is like, it's a calculation of the monthly stimulus over 6 months, and included with your stimulus for this month, it will make it 7 months. So, but what you are receiving on Connect is the 6 months. Your 7th month, which is the stimulus for last month, has been queued, and it will go into your account. And we had said that this is a once-off bonus. Because it's actually leveling the playing field for everyone. Yeah, it's actually leveling the playing field for everyone. For people who have their Connect account, they still receive their stimulus, right? But for people who have only Connect and had not open account, they receive the same amount like the people who have account. The only difference is that because they don't have account, they will not get the stimulus in account. And we had said that everyone should open an account, come into Connect, open an account, then reactivate your account on the Swift account. And if you've never had an account on Swift account, we had a number of people who did not have an account at all. Then go into Swift account and create one, so that you can start getting your stimulus on there, and then open a Transact account as well. So to answer your question simply, this is a once-off. If you have account, you still receive your stimulus in there because it's already been queued. But this is a once-off that was going to be, that we did only for everybody, only for the people who have accounts on Connect. So if you have an account on Connect, you have an account on Swiffen, you have an account on Transact, it means you will get it. If you have an account only on Connect, you would get it. Okay, so I hope that answers your question.
And,
Yes,
and also, the reason we did it this way, and I'm glad the community appreciates it, is that we can leave this link open for a long time so that those who haven't claimed it can actually create their Connect account and claim it. If we had made a one-time payment as initially envisaged, then if the payment was made today, then it will only go to people who have a Connect account today, and that will be it. If you didn't create a Connect account already, it means you wouldn't benefit from the second anniversary bonus. But by keeping it this way as a link that you can visit at any time of your convenience and claim it, it means anyone who doesn't have a Connect account now can create one and they can come and claim it.
Yeah.
Okay? That's
And
why
we
it's
would,
so important.
Yeah, and we would leave it open for some time, but at some point it's going to go down.
Yes.
At some point it has to go down, right? So it's for that reason that we are having these meetings as well, so that you can go out and tell everyone who is not on Connect, go in and claim your own bonus. The bonuses are there. Yeah.
Correct.
But you have to come and claim it, because what if we had a member who was in the community and the member is no longer alive, but we have still gone ahead and paid, the bonus to them, and it's sitting there and nobody knows whether the member is alive or not. So that's an additional reason why this link is actually the best way to go, because it's for active members. It's for members who are communicating, who are engaging in the community. The next person is Timothy. Please, let's go quickly. We are really running behind time. Timothy, you have the floor. Your mic is off.
Okay. Those who are registered Connect, would they still be able to have the privilege of earning the second anniversary bonus? In other words, if somebody registers today, can claim the second anniversary bonus. 2, I want to plead that we should leave the update meeting link on Connect. I was trying to get in this evening, I could not. Thank God for the WhatsApp platform. So can we leave the link there on Connect so that we can easily get it? Then number 3, this is for Dr. Linus. When Connect was being launched, I asked a question that can we register for business?
We lost Timothy.
That is profile for business and profile for personal. But Dr. Linus said one person. Oh God. Are you?
Sorry, the line is breaking up.
The line is breaking up. So I think I kind of heard because I think I remember that specific question that Timothy had asked. He had asked us whether there's an access for registration only for businesses on Connect. Is that the question, Timothy?
Yes. I wanted to open a business profile for Connect and personal, but Dr. Linus said you can only have one profile for one person. So I didn't register for my business account on Connect. But now Dr. Linus is saying you can have both business profiles.
So the business profile. So on each of the the accounts on each of the, I'll call them each of the wallets. You can have an individual and a business account, but they have to be separate. They need to have a different email address. They need to have a different phone number. You cannot have the same email address on the system for two accounts. The system is not going to allow you. That is the point.
The bottom line is go right ahead and create your.
We don't need that. I'm only saying that business profile. Okay.
Yes. So create your business account.
Your business profile.
But
thank you, Dr. Linus.
Okay. The next person is Nanen Jude Ayo.
Good evening.
Good evening, Nanen.
Good evening, sir. I just want to appreciate the work you have done for us. And my question is that maybe someone will ask this question, but I'm not been joining the meeting. So, like me, I do register people, many people, and I don't know. You have told us that the stimulus is not going to be cash out, and people ask me, how are we going to cash out the money? And I said, unless I will join the meeting and ask whether we are to cash out, so that I will find a way that we enjoy the stimulus.
Okay.
Because there are some, our mothers are too old to use the Android phone. They can't even access this. So that is my question.
All right. So the first question I want to ask you is, do you have a Transact account?
Yes, I have a Transact account.
Okay. And the people that you have registered or that you have opened accounts for, do they have a Transact account?
I'm here to create them.
Okay. So the easiest way to go is for you to create a Transact account for them, and then make a request, and then they'll make a request to transfer from account to Transact, so that they can have the local currency experience of transacting on the system. We are still working on a feature phone use case, right? We're still working on a feature phone use case. So for people who are not in areas where there's the internet and all of that, we are still working on that. For the time being, everyone would still only be able to access it using, the laptop, tablets, the app, and all of that. For the time being, that would be the only way. But there's a lot of work that's going on in the back. Once that is ready, we would let you guys know. But my suggestion for now is that try to get their Transact accounts activated.
Okay.
Yeah. The next person is Juanita.
Good evening, Dr. Linus, Brother B. Sorry, man, I just want to find out, I received my bonus, but what I did was I transferred my bonus to, I put my Swift ID in, and I tried to transfer to my AKL account, my Swift account.
Yes.
But now it doesn't reflect on my account, and it's not in the Connect account as well.
Right. You've got a little bit. You've got a little bit ahead of yourself. We did say we will show a process of making it available in Transact, a process of transferring. One of the things we want to do is actually encourage community members to serve each other and facilitate that transfer. That's why we wanted to delay it, but that's not a problem. Don't worry. It's not lost. Where did you send it to?
She sent it to account. Yes, she sent it to account. So
the recipient is, I went and put my Swift ID in there, and the amount is 7.5, and I transferred. But now it doesn't reflect.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Doesn't reflect on it.
All right. I will. If you post, please post the Swift ID where you sent it to, on chat, and we will try and retrieve it so that it goes back onto your account. And if you want it on Transact, we can send it to your Transact account if you provide the if you provide the transactor account number.
Okay, I'll do it now.
But she wants it on account, so we can also send it to account.
Okay, we'll send it to account. That's fine.
Yeah,
Brother
so
B,
we'll send it to account.
Send it to my Transact. It doesn't matter. You can send it there. But do you need my Open ID and my Transact account?
Send it to the one that you prefer.
Send the account number that you prefer it to go to, and also your Connect username, because that's where it has to come from.
Thank you. Okay. Sorry for that. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Lionel.
You're welcome.
That's fine.
We will publicize the process of doing this. Other community members don't rush to send it unless you're sending to another community member who is going to make a deposit for you in Transact or in your account. Just hold off.
Yeah. So I think we've taken how many? 3. We'll take one last one, and then we will we'll go to the announcements because we have to end now. We started 15 minutes late. We are 15 minutes in.
Somebody made a very good point that we should post the link to this meeting on Connect. This is it. We're going to post it so that it remains on the top of the screen.
Yeah.
But it is there. What you could also do is always, even if you don't see it, let me show you a trick. You go into search, go under help and do search. And then you can type, for example, daily briefing in the search window, and it will always find that link for you and display it. Okay, but Brother B, carry on.
Yes. So I think we'll take one more person and then we will end. I'm sure Brother Patrick has a point he wants to raise. Brother Patrick, before we take the one person.
Thank you, sir. I just need a bit of clarity from you, sir, with regards to this is a trending question of people asking to transfer their bonus to either Swiffin or Transact. So I need the correct position as of now.
No, so that's exactly what we're talking about now. That Sister Juanita did. She already went ahead and transferred into her account. So everyone should hold on. We will announce the process. Possibly we are not going to do it tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be we'll focus on the US this thing. Tomorrow is the 1st.
Okay.
Yeah. So
for
after
now, everyone must hold on.
And everyone must hold on. We would announce a process because we really want every member of the community to get involved. Get busy with these transfers and helping each other and interacting and learning how to use the system.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So the last person I will take is Stephanie.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. I remember.
Don't do problem.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to say a very big.
Go ahead, Stephanie.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you now. Somebody was disturbing in the background, but it's fine.
Yeah,
we can hear you.
I raised the issue of the transactor account. I want to reaffirm that the issue was resolved. When I checked the other email, that it was different. So I want to say a very big thank you to the technical team for the wonderful job they are doing.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, there was another issue I raised about the shortage of in the people's account, which Brother Imbi said the issue will be addressed in the meeting. Sorry, I joined very late.
Okay, so if there's a shortage, remember we know that some people who helped others who are not very savvy have been trying to move funds from their account into other accounts. For us to know that something like that has happened, each person has to raise a ticket. And then it's from there that we can trace it. We cannot trace it if you do not raise a ticket. We will not be able to know. There are millions of people on the platform now. Yeah. And we can't, yes. So each person who has that issue has to raise it.
Okay.
You raise it with a ticket, and then we are able to trace from there.
Okay. The last question. I don't know how long would the bonus pop-up continue to be there, so that we
are not taking it off for the time being. We are inform everyone, inform members of your community, your downlines, inform everybody. The groups, different groups in all the countries, please inform everyone. We'll keep the link up for some time, but it's not going to be there forever. At some point, we'll take it down because there's so many programs that are coming up. We have to keep pinning the new programs. We are not going to stay on the bonus.
It's okay. In that aspect, I would appeal that it should be longer than 3 months, so that we can ensure that we reach out to everybody.
We'll see how long it will go, but we'll keep it up for some time.
It's okay. Thank you.
All right. So we are not going to take any further points. Any point that has not been dealt with, we'll deal with it on Wednesday, because tomorrow, just as we announced, tomorrow we are launching the GoToBank integration. We are launching the registration and the access to GoToBank, right? So inform everyone and anyone that you know who should be part of this meeting to join the meeting tomorrow, because we would have the partners from the US. They would also be connected to share some additional information related to the partnership and what we envisage going into the future. But as I told you guys, it's going to be very beneficial for everyone, whether you are a resident in the US or not, right? In the same vein, we are putting in place the same kind of structure with other banks in different countries, which is going to be very beneficial, especially from a fiat perspective for everyone. So, Dr. Linus, anything else that we need to raise? We would speak at length about it during the meeting tomorrow from 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I think that's it. We've covered what we need to cover today.
Okay. All right. So your closing remarks. Why getting everyone prepared for tomorrow?
Very good. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I always say, we're embarked on a collective journey to bring change, not just any change, but impactful change, where we are working together to ensure equitable access to digital transaction services for everyone, every business within our communities, and all willing governments to participate. By so doing, we will solve the age-old problem of financial exclusion, which has remained a huge impediment for economic progress for many households, and which is a cause of both misery and poverty for many families. By changing that, we would begin to make a real impactful change to their lives in our time. The other problem we are solving is that of providing a common instrument of exchanging value that is accessible to everyone. And the LUMI provides that instrument, that common instrument of exchanging value. So what we are doing is creating the ecosystem that will enable members to use their LUMI and be able to transact with it with complete local currency experience using the Transact tool. And by solving those two problems, we would be paving the way significantly to change the narrative that many of us have come to see prevail both on the continent and also within the diaspora. This cannot be possible without all hands being on deck. So every contribution is so important. Your contribution is so important. Being a member, using your Lumi, and spreading the word is what is making all the difference. And we are growing as a community from strength to strength. As we speak right now, Chief is in South Africa, attending the inauguration of the King of Zulu. And they're having meetings with, the King of, I think it's Bakaloko Kingdom, with the view of actually getting the Lumi to be adopted and used as the de facto mechanism for people accessing goods and services within the kingdom. And so from one kingdom to the next, we will see the spread of the Lumi across all the kingdoms within the continent and also within the diaspora. This is no mean task. And as I've said, it has only been possible due to the contribution that each and every one of us is making. And no contribution is small, because every little counts towards giving us the critical mass for us to achieve our collective goals. So on that note, God bless you, and we'll see you again tomorrow, where we'll be talking about giving access to those people in the US, those members of the community in the US, access to an account, a traditional fiat account with GoToBank, okay, with significant benefits flowing back into the community and the members. So have a good night.
Same
God
to
bless
you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Everybody. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
So good night, everyone.
Thank
See
you
you
very much.
guys.
Good night, everyone.
See you guys. Same time. We are going to post. We are going to put out a post on Connect. Please share it. We're going to put out a post on Connect. Please share it with everyone, so that people should attend the meeting tomorrow when we do the announcement. We'll put up a post so that you can share with everyone. Same time tomorrow.
Okay.
Good night.
Okay,
Good
thank you very much.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Good night.